85.7% of the class says they're always on their phone. That's 18 and 21 students that are constantly on their phone. And like as I look around, I see a lot of phones out and it's on your desk or in your hand. Not talking about it. How often do you miss an important assignment or an event because you're always on your phone? I know I've missed assignments before, and had to ask the professor, can you explain the date? Because I didn't turn it in on time because of a certain reason. Using your devices constantly can cause anxiety, depression, and how many hours of sleep do you usually get at night? I know I usually get maybe 4 to 5 hours. And that's not good. It causes sleep deprivation also. Okay, when you go to the movies, do you have your phone out? Are you one of those people like that? Because you want to pay attention, you want to watch the movie. If you're going to pay for it, you want to watch the movie.
I mean, from my experience, I work at Cinemark, so I've gotten some complaints from customers saying like, oh, can you call the manager because I have people in front of me using their phone and it's distracting me while I'm watching the movie and I can't pay attention to it. So I mean, if you can at least put your phone down for a movie, you can put down your phone for the class.
Exactly. I mean, you're paying more for your classes than you are for the movie. You should pay attention to your classes. Like you said. Supporting reason 1, 60% of pedestrians are getting distracted while they're walking, and it's causing a lot of accidents. Because I mean, when you're crossing the street, there's times, even I do it, I'm just like this on my phone, and I look up, look both ways, it's supposed to, but then there's a car coming in, and of that 60%, about 40 maybe is students, because I mean we're constantly on the phone. And the other percent is business people. Because obviously they have to be on the phone to be on the business. When we took our survey, 66.7% feel carefree without the phone, which I was really excited about. Because when I don't have my phone with me, right now it's over there, I get anxiety. So I'm like, oh, what if Mr. Carlson sent an email and I didn't get it, and we have homework, or when you're doing essays, or they put up a quiz and they moved it. And it's really annoying. Only 9.5 says that they feel happy without their phone, and the rest says that they have anxiety. Research done by multiple psychological experts states people find constant dings, rings, buzzes, beeps that come from their phone, computers, and cell phones impossible to ignore. When you're studying and you have your phone next to you, and it starts ringing or you get a text, you just pick it up and look at it without even thinking. But when I have my phone there, that's it. Without thinking, if it's trying to hurt, I guess not, or whatever, I'll look at it and I'll be like, okay, let me answer real quick and I'll get back to whatever I'm doing. Then minutes pass and hours pass, and then after a while I'm just like, yeah, I'll do this later. And then here. Supporting reason 2, you'll be able to pay attention during class and study. You can't truly multitask because your attention's going to go into one or the other. It's going to be divided, but it's not going to be 50-50. When you're hearing music, like we're doing our project and I put music on and it played a really good song and I was like, oh, and then it started playing another good song and like I was getting ready to sing, so I'm gonna sing the first. And after all I was like, okay, Like, I knew to put it away, but I didn't because I was like, it's okay, I can multitask, but no. So after on, I was like, wow, this data is actually pretty good. College professors have adapted to the use of pictures and research shown strong evidence of their effectiveness and their ability to engender greater student participation.
Basically, pictures are those devices that you use during class, and it helps professors actually get the students to participate because you're not on your phone, you're not in your laptop, you're not whatever else you're doing. Basically, you're like, okay, the professor puts up a question and you're like, okay, you need to answer it within 30 seconds. Bam, you answer, like, okay, everyone participates, everyone pays attention to what the professor is saying, and you don't really need to be checking your phone while doing the assignment that was put on the projector.
A survey, well, the survey that we took, says that 20% of students self-reported that they do not typically check their phone while in class. And I think that that's fine. Because I do that. How many of you actually use your phone when you're doing homework to look at an answer? Okay, how about during a quiz? Exactly. Oh, well, I thought none of y'all were gonna. Well, y'all do. Well, I think more people actually do use their phones, they just didn't say it. According to Will Little, the creator of Stop Procrastinating, it is too easy to switch from working to browsing. Going back to the multitasking, you can't do it, guys. Turn the music off, put the phone away. There's an app that you can download called Stop Procrastinating, or there's multiple. But this one, I know it's $9, that's kind of a lot asking for an app. But there's 3 different ways you can use the app. The first one is, the first choice, it locks down everything except the thing you're going to be working on, from the website to social media, whatever. The second one is it shuts down everything that has to do with the internet, so you only have access to Microsoft or anything like that. So if you've already downloaded for class or the notes that you took while you were actually paying attention. Then the third one blocks only social media apps. And you can, even if you download the app and you set it to the certain timer and you're like, oh, forget it, I'm just gonna use it, I'm gonna use the internet. And you delete the app. Or you reboot your computer, it's not gonna let you still access it. It's still gonna keep the timer. Like, hey, you need this.
Okay, so I got this table from an article, and it's basically saying the percentages of how much we actually study. As you can tell, like, it's studying, music, texting, and social media percentage. And then when you're studying and listening to music, it's 79%. Like, it's 79% of you studying, which is not really your fully 100%. And it's 21% of you paying attention to the music or changing the song on your phone and all of that. And then when you're studying and texting, the percentage decreases by 2% and it goes to 2% more in texting. So, I mean, unless you're texting about a group project or something else that's school related, then okay. But if you're not, then why text during studying? And then studying and social media. I mean, everyone has Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all other social media. And everyone wants to keep in contact with, like, oh, Facebook status, I am studying, post status, feeling whatever you're feeling. And it's like, okay, so that decreases, the studying decreases by 3%, and it goes to 26% of social media, like that's almost 30% right there. And then as it keeps going, I mean, basically the studying percentage goes lower, and once you add all four, 60% is of you studying. That's not even close to the 100%. And in total, 40% is you being distracted. That's close to half of it right there. So, I mean, put the phones away, guys. But the objection is, you are satisfied with your results. And then, I mean, 61.9% said that your grades are decent. Like decent, means 70s, 80s, 90s. I mean, 28.6% said we have perfect grades. Okay, so you guys don't worry about the grades. And then that 9.5% said that it could be better. But I mean, honestly, I think that you guys lied in this thing and said you put decent. So I'm like, okay. But do you really guys have decent grades? I mean, the distractions can be eliminated. And I mean, 42% said that you're always checking your social media. And I mean, that's opposed to 14% of you that are never, that are barely checking, like, okay, like, whatever.
So how are your grades decent if 42% of you are always checking your social media?
Unless you do the answers, okay. The alternative solution is you can always put your phone away, like put it in a drawer, lock it up, whatever. But like, let's give it 5 to 10 minutes. You're gonna be like, oh, let's see how many likes I have on Instagram. Oh, let's see how many likes I have on Facebook. Let's see how many retweets or likes I have on Twitter. You're just gonna be like, oh, you know what? Let me stop studying and let me go check really quick. Open up the drawer and then, okay, let me go check how many notifications I have on my phone. I mean, you're not really gonna have that self-control and be like, you know what? Let me drop this, go study, pick up my grades. Finals are coming up, and actually get to work.
And don't give your phone to other people because I told her the other day that I give my phone to my dad and I'm like, don't let me have it. I don't care if I say I need it for school. And then a few minutes later I go up to him, hey, can I have my phone? I need to check something real quick. Okay, dude.
The summary is, you're always getting distracted on your phone. The only way to solve it is to download an app to give you the self-control and start paying attention to what's going on. And go download the app, guys. Self-control app in the Google Store or Apple Store, so you can get more control in your life. Do you prefer to have a college degree or have 100 likes on Instagram? And that's all.